Alright guys, doing a video breakdown on Mark's match at Grappling Industries. Haven't watched any of these because I like to be surprised when I'm breaking them down, so you guys can hear all the disappointment at all times. So let's see how this goes. Nice wide base, Mark. Can't really attempt a takedown, but can't get taken down either. Oh, Jesus, you should never get hit by that. Alright, Mark, so we talked about, if you're going to grab same side collar and sleeve from standing, you just got to be careful from that. Also, anytime anybody does this sacrifice, it sometimes works, especially if you've never seen it before, which you haven't, because we do almost no takedowns. When he goes to make that roll, you just need to jump over it, and if this hand right here had been on the far sleeve, it's much easier to post. Remember, when you're falling, the worst thing you can do is tense up and hold on for dear life, because then you take your own posts away. Alright, so there's the two. This shouldn't be here. There, that's good. Good, Mark.
There you go. There you go.
Good, get the guard. Just make sure, Mark, that with whatever grip he's in, I can't see it, he might be grabbing just your chin, but do not let him get to this side collar, because then that can turn into a loop choke.
Sorry. Push his elbow over your head. There you go. There you go.
Careful doing that, because that arm gets exposed.
There you go.
Good, you could have bumped the single leg X there, but I know you don't have a lot of reps on that, so don't worry too much about it. This ref, far too small to move you fatties. Valiant attempt, though. Alright, so we know we don't want shoulders flattened, so you holding right here isn't doing any good. We need to be bridging.
There you go. There you go.
Fat man roll. Technically, that should be two because he was still on guard. Or no. Yes. Flip him over, Rick. I love the coaching advice when wives go to these things who've never trained. It's fantastic.
There you go. Foot.
Obviously, Mark, he doesn't have this, but you probably should put one arm in there. Also, we've talked about this quite a few times. See where your head position is right now? What's completely open? Him going for a Kimura on this side. So please make sure that you maintain head on the body, or at least towards midline, so your arm can't get isolated. Ooh, that looks relatively tight.
There you go. There you go. Good.
Good. I like where your head is right now. Start to bring this arm back and put the elbow in the thigh.
Elbows in.
Yeah, head's now not in a good spot. Good job maintaining base. Got to work on head position, Mark. This is not good that it's always off of his body and a bad spot for you. Good. Cross your ankles, hips down. Stay fat. That should put you in first. He's pushing. Just let him carry your weight. Cross your ankles again right here. Don't forget about that. And so we can see time here, guys, and everything like that. You got 3 minutes left, and you're up 7 points. Now's the time to, quote-unquote, establish position for the next 2.5 minutes. So here's hoping that you're doing that. And I'm not listening to Ed, but he better be literally saying just hold.
Be heavy. Be heavy. Be heavy.
Doesn't matter if you get rolled. He gets no points for that. Just lock your feet and hold.
Again.
Let's go back, though, to why you got rolled, because that really shouldn't happen from here, right?
Be heavy. Be heavy. Be heavy.
Let's go back a little bit more. So we come up, we take our mount. Let's see here, let's see. Hands are close to his head, which is not good. Need to be based out far. Just left arm wasn't based enough. And you didn't turn your hips down enough on that. But that's okay.
Again.
I'd much rather see you, Mark, like if you're not comfortable holding there yet, which you will be eventually, just trying to basically hold on to side control after that. So you can always dismount the side control if you really have to. Especially at white belt until you've been training a little bit longer and you can get better at just holding mount. But like I said, the roll doesn't matter right now. At this point, you're going to literally hold on to this close guard for the rest of the match. Holy shit. And so actually, let's use this as a teaching moment for Ed. So anytime, Ed, anybody is up 7 points, the last thing we'd want to do, Ed, is open our guard up and go for an armbar. Because at that point, if he gets past, that's an easy 3 points. And then if he gets mounted, there's his 7 back, and now it's a tied match at the very end with that person on top. Not looking good in referee's decision. So I don't know if you're listening, Mark. I hope you're not. And Ed, at this point, anytime anybody is up on points, and this is kind of something that you got to work on too, do not go for a submission. That is absolutely dumb. All right, continuing. No armbar. No armbar. Don't go for anything, Mark. Ed needs to know better at this point. Especially because Ed competes so much. God damn it, Ed. All right, let's see what's coming next. This guy's posturing, holding legs. Don't let him come over the top of you. That could potentially hurt really bad. Yeah, grab his ankles, keep him moving. I wish the camera was a little bit higher. Ellie must be more excited about watching it than seeing where we're at. There we go, back. All right, got him back down. Good job. Ed still yelling for armbar. Make sure that you're still ignoring Ed. Do not open these legs. See, and that's not your fault. That's your coach's fault. I'm going to tag Ed in this just so he can listen to me berating him for literally 2 minutes. I am hoping he didn't coach anybody into a loss saying to go for submissions. No, hold him down, Mark. You got 30 seconds. Just stall. Don't isolate his arm, Mark. Don't worry about anything. Just make sure you keep him down. Collar and sleeve might be good there because it's easier to keep him down. He's going to be looking to step over. You do have to be careful with this because you could get hit with a potential Boston Crab or something like that. So don't let anybody rock your hips over the top of your head so they can come over the top of you. That can be dangerous for you.
Yeah. Establish.
Good, Mark. This is what I would want to see. Don't go for anything. Yes. That should have been for 2.5 minutes, just so we're clear.
4 seconds.
Because remember, you get a warning before you get any points taken, and you were up so many points, the only way you were going to lose that was a DQ. I'm going to assume, since that was the entire video, that you won that match by 7 points. Good job, buddy. On to the next.